All right, what is going on, everyone? And welcome back to more Black Desert. So, today we're going to be doing a little bit of Hystria. I just wanted to have a cool chat, chill day with you guys. So, yeah, what's coming up on the channel and all that good stuff. Let me make sure to pop up my buffs first before we forget to do anything. Let's see, what are we at? 200. It should be 250 after this. Okay, so let me see. Yeah, today was a big day for crystals and everything, so we'll talk about that in a second. 50 and another 50 buff. That's on. Food thingy, cool. All right, let's go. So yeah, today the crystal thingy came out. I wanted to test it to see, like, did it work? Yeah. You can just free apply it anywhere outside of town, which is very good. So yeah, hopefully you guys had a wonderful holiday, by the way. It is like the first week of January right now. And oh God, hold on. Do I have to? No, it's good. We're getting back into the swing of things again. Over the past, like, few weeks, I've been, well, actually all of December, I've been slowly buying computer parts, and then I actually put my new one together as of a few days ago. And so yeah, we're running it. So I need your feedback to let me know how all the settings are. Is the audio good or bad? As in, like, watch a few videos from previously and let me know how the audio is. Like, is my voice louder? Is the game louder or too quiet? Let me know so I can adjust it in the future. Those aren't, like, difficult fixes. I just need to figure out what is normal and stuff. The goal ultimately is to make it sound as it was before, not like too different. But yeah, hopefully everything is fine. I'm just getting back into the swing of things again, and hopefully you guys had a wonderful holiday. Oh yeah, let me make the loot on screen again. So if you didn't catch the video I did earlier today, we basically went over, like, how the whole crystal system works. We did a first impressions for the most part, and I showed you what kind of crystals I wanted to use. So, and then earlier we had our goals for January video, and that one was pretty exciting. And I think in January it's going to be very difficult for me because in November and December we made our, like, we got one pen tongue each month, and now our goal is a little bit confusing because I'm not sure if I want a like, do I want a Tet Fallen God or Labreska, or do I want to save up for a Tet Debo, and then we'll obviously be making our own because good luck buying it. So there's a few things I wanted to go over, and mostly the goals were how, like, what I think is going to happen. So one of the options was life skilling gear, and if you didn't watch that already, it was a pretty interesting one. We had episode 1 of our life skill enhancing monos. Oh dang it, forgot that was a thing. I forgot that was a buff. Ugh. Oops, wasted an extra 20 mil on tent buff. I could have not done that. It's okay, not a big deal. We'll be here. And so I think one thing I want to do is either save up for a pen gatherer's clothes or a pen like the Monos tools. I think those would be super helpful. And then we're probably gonna go for pen or a Tet Fallen God or Labreska armor pieces. And I think this month what the goal is really just buying costumes and, like, And when I say buying them, I mean I'm buying them off the central market. I'm not spending real money on it. So I think, yeah, this month is just going to be a preparation month, and then we'll figure out what we actually want to do throughout next month of February. So I'll still be doing update videos on how much silver I gained, and mostly just what kind of accomplishments I've made, how many costume boxes. And realistically, I think it's probably going to be like, on average, I'm only getting like 1 costume a day. I didn't actually get one today, unlucky. But yeah, we're just going to keep saving up boxes until we get a lot of them and hope for the best. I think in total right now, in terms of Labresca and all that stuff, Labresca and Fallen God for Tet, I'm about like 14 clicks in, failed 14 Tet attempts, and here we are. So I think I'm at the point in the game where my AP is fine, my DP is like decent, like this is where I'm at, and I just want more survivability. I know Dark Knights are like anything but survivable and just wall glass cannons all the way till the end. But yeah, hopefully I can just get more DP, and if it means surviving a little bit longer, cool. I'm also doing this as a test to see like what all the audio settings are when I'm actively grinding, seeing what I could do better to improve everything. But yeah, is the game audio loud or quiet? Usually I've tried to always have the game audio a little bit lower than my voice, just because no one wants to hear the same things over and over. But we're over clearing. Wait, yo, what is that? What the heck? Is that the new event thing? How do you do that? I think for the most part, all these audio settings should be the same. Let me check. Cutscenes, ambient. Yeah, but another like goal that no one can ever guarantee is me getting an Elton piece. Been working on it for 4 months now. I wouldn't say every day, but pretty regularly. I would say probably have about maybe 250 hours into here in the past 4 months or so. And we've gotten 7 Vodkins and 0 Eltons. Every time I'm here, I'm as close to 300 drop rate loot as I can. Also, if anyone is out there and has ancient scrolls, basically these things, and you want to run them, let me know. I'll try to get 5 people or I guess 4 plus me. And if we have a lot of them, we'll just run them. Otherwise, I run them solo for the most part, but if anyone's trying to do like a 10 by 10 of them, each of us, I would definitely let you guys leech if you wanted to, but they changed the system. I'm not sure how it works anymore. Because I think if other people are there, you have to use it too. But I would, even back in the day when relics were like the more common ones to run, I would always let people leech, so always been pretty open about that one. Also, in terms of gear upgrades, one thing I wanted to do was go for either a Pen Dawn for PvP or another Pen Disto, which is 200 bill and is probably 0 shot. I am going to buy it. So the plan was to use our 245 stack and hope for the best. That's also why we needed Krons, so buying costume month. Yeah. The audio still sounds a little bit louder than it really is, so I'll see what I can do to tweak it. Also, with higher FPS in this game, I don't really remember what I was at before, but like when I'm in isolated places like Hystria where there's not too many people, I've always, like, even on my old computer, I don't know how much better it was. Like, obviously we know in BDO very specifically, FPS is very important compared to like other games. Like obviously it is in everyone, but this one is like extra special. And honestly, it feels the same for me. Weird. Maybe I just have a weird setting that I have to tweak. But I don't know. Let me know. Do you think it looks smoother, more or less? Also, for the people who made it this far into the video so far, I hope you are enjoying it. And I got a little secret for you. This month, January, I'm gonna have a video partner code, and I'll tell you when it happens. But working with the people or the CMs and GMs right now and getting it sorted out. I wish I could play this game in remastered and still keep all my FPS. Like, obviously I could play in remastered, and I used to do that for a while. But then later on, once I started getting into more like PvE and PvP stuff instead of just doing whatever, you kind of realize real quick that FPS is super important. But yeah, maybe if I need to just talk to some people, help get my FPS sorted. Like, what am I at right now? 144. Yeah, that sounds about right. But yeah, I don't, if any of you guys know from experience how to go past that, like aside from even full screen for me, doesn't really fix it too much. It feels the same. Where is it? Did you guys know Afuarus can drop the compass piece? It's very rare, but it could. But yeah, in terms of crystals, in theory, it should be a little bit faster because before I would have full PvP crystals, and now it's only like partially because I switched the Helm ones for Rebellious, and that should be slightly higher monster damage. Other than that, like, I think I'm at the point where for PvE, I could probably switch it up a little bit and try to push out more monster damage instead of accuracy, because like lower depends on where you grind, to be honest. Like accuracy is important still, but I'm pretty sure with Hystria a little bit less important. Also, this is the worst pack to get a compass piece because there are no Eltons or 2-cars here. They're only the like mini ones that give bodkins. So anywhere that you see an Elton, it's a chance. 250 hours deep, still no Elton, but 7 bodkins. You know those funny things? I don't know how many of you guys like read either the forums or like Reddit for BDO, but there are people that have like 2,000 plus dice and just waiting for it. I want to say that as cool as that is to just like do a montage video or just like a highlights one long dice rolling video, the amount of clicks you have to do every, like if you saved up like 3,000 of them versus just clicking 3 a day. Oh my god, because you like, so here's how it works. You click the dice and then you cancel out of it, right? So then it's just like it gives you the reward and then you just do it again, so like you're min-maxing time basically. But man, imagine doing that like 2,000 times in a row. That will literally take you a few hours. But you will just get a nice chunk of silver just like straight up in one go, which is always cool. Might have to lower the music. Oh, hold on. It does feel a lot smoother though. I don't get like some of the hard stutters in certain spots like I felt before. Trespasser. All right, let's see how this does actually. Like, you guys want to know a secret? Someone actually told me this, and I thought it was like the coolest thing. So you go into your Black Spirit when you get a Trespasser, and for some reason they all stack. I don't know why that works, but it does. All right, game. This is the month we need a lot of silver so we can get outfits. And then we'll figure out what we want to do. So I need a lot of Tungrads. Yep. That's Bloodspawn Nouver. I'm waiting for that notification. Please just be regular Nouver. Because at like 25 or when there's 2 minutes left, I'm gonna have to go to it at Bloodspawn. I want the outfit. That's one of the goals for this year. Is getting that Nouver outfit. Oh, that baited me. I saw a yellow item. Oh god, boys. You know, they should really just have a timer. Like, I know like it's supposed to be unique, but I'm not trying to be up at 1 a.m. to do a Bloodspawn Nouver. All right, hold on. After this, I gotta watch the. If you guys aren't into Discord already, but like the boss BDO boss Discord, you should probably do that because that tells you when all the bosses are spawning, and people post their percentages. It's been around for many years. It's like it's not even a new thing. So I assume anyone who takes BDO somewhat seriously, you're probably in it. Yeah, that's our goal for this year, is get the Nouverkin outfit. And I don't care if it costs me like, I think it's what, 42 billion silver to convert everything. Don't care, I'm getting it. I want the cool title. Sadly though, the Nouverkin pet, like you could turn it into one of those Garmoth pets. Like the tier 4 ones, if you that give like HP, you just combine that one with your Garmoth pet. I believe that's how it works. The one that we got for free like a year or two ago, if you have it. Otherwise, just buy it off the market. I'm pretty sure, if you can. Yo, come on, game. I'm at 300%. I'm always at close to 300. Give your boy an Elton so I can get out of this Hystria jail. Then I'm gonna have to be at Achman jail. Yeah, so if I do a random swap to Bloodspawn Nouver, it's because we gotta do it. I don't actually know if Bloodspawn Nouver dies or do people just kill it in like 27 minutes. Something like that near the end, but we have a little bit of time. Oh. Yeah, our overclear is a little bit high right now. All right, Pearl Abyss, voice activated game. If I get the Elton piece in this hour, I'll buy like $100 in pearls. No, $200. I'll buy the biggest bundle. I'm gonna be honest, actually, now that I think of it, like, I don't really even need anything with pearls right now. Come out with a new actual nice Dark Knight outfit, I'll buy it. You know what's funny though? I hear this being talked about a lot by friends and guildies and, you know, just people like on the forums and everything in general. Some classes really don't get a lot of outfits, and Dark Knight gets a lot of them, even though I would say most of the Dark Knight ones are kind of not so great. Like, I don't think any of them are bad. I just I'd rather them come out with, you know, actual cool ones. I guess that's subjective, but I don't know. Who knows? Also, the new Wusa outfit's pretty nice, actually. That came out today. Do you enhance those? I literally don't understand how those work. So far, man, for 30 minutes, this has been an unlucky hour at max drop rate. Not even a red shard. I mean, I'd prefer like full Tungrad necklaces, but usually I'll get something else. Usually I would just skip this, but I honestly feel like I'm over clearing to the point where I should just kill everything to make sure the respawn happens. Oh yeah, so like small goals that are a little bit less relevant right now is I'm trying to get my Nouver to Capris 20. That's something that we're working on. Like, it's not really a huge goal right now, and I don't even think I can get it to 20. But ever since I got my shoes to 20 last month, we're just working on this. So started from C0 this month, and we're at C2 right now. Okay, without buying any, that is. Whatever I get from grinding, goes straight there. Also, some other things is I did want to try to push for level 65 this month, but if I'm going to be at Hystria, I don't... Gonna be straight honest, I don't think I can get to 65 at Hystria this month. It's gonna be a few more months. Because I think I get like 0.1% an hour. And that's on some pretty decent buffs. Like, not 0, but more than regular. And even then, like right now, I'm using XP crystals, so this is what I'm using, 400% XP at Hystria. Sometimes, wait, I know there's lightstone combos that give you drop rate. Did those go past 300 or no? I've never tested it. I have no idea. But those are one of those things where you drop your AP by quite a significant chunk and just get a drop rate bonus. But if it doesn't go past 300, I value clear speed a lot more. Trespasser. Why does that work? I have no idea. We got another trespasser. Ooh, that barely worked. Hold up. Try that again. Okay. Satisfying. For all of you who went for the archaeologist map, by the way, which is sulfur mines and Peliku jail, how long did it take you to get it? Because that is going to be a goal for me at some point. I don't know when. I think realistically the archaeologist map is more useful than the compass, but the compass is something that you help your friends with, because realistically I want the compass so I can just like help people get around places. And as you guys know, my channel has been like making guides and videos to help newer players, so, and people who like join the Discord, I'll be like, hey, my compass is up, and if anyone needs support somewhere, first come first serve kind of thing. So aside from helping people for the most part, I want the title, and obviously to say that I have the compass, which is always a huge accomplishment. But other than that, teleport people to like underwater, because that seems to be a spot that everyone's at right now. Oh, red shard. One game. Every time I record hours at Hystria, my RNG is so awful. And then when I grind off camera, it's still awful, but not as awful. Let's see. Okay, so Nouver spawned like 12 minutes ago. And the boss is still pretty full in terms of health, according to people on the Discord. We basically got another 15 minutes. I don't know why they have some of the, like, no, actually, no. Nouver at really late hours kind of makes sense, because it's not really a super popular one, so I guess they put it at a good time slot. Or although it's not good for everyone trying to go for the Nouverkin outfit, that's for sure. I can't believe I'm gonna spend 42 billion on the title. You know, one day we should make a video on how to go about like turning the compass pieces or stuff, like identifying them, just to show you what kind of RNG I have. They're all bodkins, I can assure you that. Nouver, someone called a Nouver at 50. I actually still need Nouver knowledge. Maybe one day. One day, Elton will give me the piece. So yeah, today, we talked about this a little bit earlier. The whole crystal preset thing. They really increased the price of a lot of stuff, which I think is a good thing. And for all of you who have like tagged characters or crystals, make sure to save those crystals because they were, or like use the ones in your tag before the ones that you could sell in the central market. Like it's basically just getting a free bonus. Oh, I forgot to do the thing. Oh, they were all kind of grouped already, whatever. Oh my god, hold up. Fix this. I'd like to think you can get a chance to get in a compass piece from those watchtowers, but what do I know? If I had it, I wouldn't be here. Hold up. Some dude just called a Nouver at like 75 and then 10 in like 5 minutes. Uh-oh. Hope I can get a hit in. Oh my god, game, load faster. Holy, that's a lot of people here. Yeah, let's go. I got a hit in. Let's go. Got how to play Awakening DK. Maybe I'll get the knowledge one day. Almost dead. Oh, I got the wing. Oh, let's go, boys. I got the wing. 40 stack. Yo, let's go. I still don't particularly know what I need for everything, but I got the wing. Yas, pog. I'll figure this out another time. Ugh. All right, cool. Back to Hystria. Yeet. Now I gotta make. Wait, the wing is for the helmet, right? Or is that the armor? I don't actually know. Because I know you need like 21,000 black stones per piece, which is where the chunk of money comes in. I only know like the materials you need, but I don't know exactly how to make it. I'm just gonna have to look up a guide. All right, cool. That makes up for this hour. Let's go. You know, the only thing that can make this hour better is if I just straight up get the Elton piece. Or, you know, a duo Tunga neck. That would be good. Yeah, I should probably actually kill the things behind me because I overclear right now. Also, we talked about this very briefly. The video where I'm trying to go for a pen Monos close, we uploaded episode 1 a few days ago, and obviously if we had it I would have shown you already. So episode 1 is live, you guys can watch it, and I guess I'm just gonna have to save up a lot of mem frags and stuff. This is how we're getting our mem frags, by grinding Hystria. Is that a third red shard? Oh, 3 red shards. You know what would be cool? Like, if you could trade up red shards for black ones. Like, obviously you can, and then to an extent do that, which is sell it to the market and buy the black shard. But I wish there's just an easier trade up system. Obviously it wouldn't be 1-to-1, that would be dumb. I don't know, maybe like 10-to-1, or, and it also could go the other way around, which no one would do, but for the sake of fairness, if someone had the weird RNG of being able to get 10 black shards and no red ones here, wild. But I guess that would also go well with Hystria, the underwater, when people have a bunch of black shards but no red ones. I think that would be pretty cool trade up system, but that would also limit the price of everything, and it wouldn't be like a full free market in a way. This game is not free market, by the way, but I used to play a game called Maple Story, and that was like real free market. So yeah, going into BDO, a lot of people ask me, how did I get started in this and what's it like? Because when you hear about BDO and you think, oh, it's just grindy and everything, trust me when I say I have played games that are grindier than Black Desert. So I guess I kind of had experience in the genre, more or less. So like my first MMO I played was RuneScape, and then we played Maple Story for a few years, and then we played World of Warcraft for a few years, and then we played the Elder Scrolls Online in 2014. Obviously that's a big part of the channel as well. Some of you guys know that. And then 2016 is when BDO came out on in North America and Europe. So we've been playing that since then. So basically I've been playing MMOs a good chunk of my life actually. So when people ask me like, oh, how do you get into MMOs? It's just like I've been playing it for many years. You know, now that I got the wing thingy from the Nouver, that might actually change up my monthly plans, because if I want to get that, like if I want the entire Nouver outfit, it's going to be very expensive. It's like it's 42 billion silver, which the silver itself, not like hard to get. It's just time consuming. So I'm just gonna have to start hard saving materials like right now, since got a good chunk of it, and blackstones are the big part now. So next time there's an event that has literal tens of thousands of blackstones, here we are. How many of those have we gotten so far? Basically 5 rows, over 40 scrolls. That's cool. And about 50 Capra stones so far. And we have 15 minutes left on the grind. You guys hear about the Megu coming out? Apparently it's in late January, I believe. And I thought it was going to be mid-February, so that also puts a little dent in my monthly progression, because I'm going to be playing Megu when it comes out, and probably time-piecing my Wusa from Season. I'm just kind of holding on to the Fugar's timepiece for now. So that's probably what it's going to be. Oh, sorry, forgot. I completely forgot about that. You remember all those gold coins, or the golden Agris coins, or whatever they call it, that gives you more trash loot an hour? I'm pretty sure I have like 15 of those, and I should probably use them somewhere. Like, let me actually check. 5, 9, 11 plus the box they gave us. Yeah, I have 16 of them. And I think the best place to use them is probably like Jade or Elvia Orcs. And I think I'm gonna do it at Orcs, because that just gives more money, I believe. Oh god. Actually hate how they have hard stucks like that. The deal is still on, Prolobus. 12 more minutes of this hour. If I get an Elton piece, we'll buy 200 bucks in pearls. But yeah, tomorrow I think I'm gonna read up on the guide on how to do the Nouver thing. Plus, I don't even have enough silver to be able to do it, even if I wanted to. But it's going to be on the table now, so that might actually just hard flop into the January goal. But I don't know. Do I want an orange title for 42 billion silver? Maybe. Hopefully this month, or, you know, when I think about it, hopefully this year I can get an Elton piece. You hear about those horror stories of people getting mega unlucky and spending a few thousand hours at Hystria, which I when someone says they spend a long time at something, I really think they're like over exaggerating. I take things with a grain of salt, because in my like experience doing a lot of things in this game, whether it's enhancing, grinding for other things like potion pieces, and people are like, oh, I spent so much time there, I think I have pretty bad luck. But even then, for a lot of things, I think I'm just straight up like average. I think that's my account in general, which I think is good. Obviously, I have bad days enhancing and all that stuff. Some days it's just so awful I feel like not playing. But I think if I were to just reflect on my BDO career, my account is average, which is good to know. I may be mega unlucky on pen black stars and the important pieces that matter, but when it comes to like my horse luck, it's like kind of insane actually. Which actually, now that I think of it, I have a question for you guys. Would you rather have a like tier 10 horse or 2 pen black stars? I value the tier 10 at probably roughly 2 pen black stars. I think most people would say, though, that they would rather have the tier 10 because it's not something you can buy and sell off the market, whereas black stars are getting more common every day. Like, obviously, they're still rare right now, but the more that time that passes in this game, the more people get pen black stars and they become less rare. And horses are something that are, like, timeless. Unless they allow you to sell it on the market one day, then suddenly the value goes down. But for the most part, I think I value tier 10 a lot more. Honestly, though, I hope they keep it like that. Like tier 10s, you shouldn't be able to sell them. Like I remember at one point you could sell it, but to be real, no one did. I have a feeling they'll add a price tag to it eventually, but I really hope they don't. It's kind of like antiquity items like infinite potions, compass, map, rich merchant rings. You can't just buy those. I just hope they keep tier 10s like that as well. Also, as much as I love questing in video games, BDO for some reason was just not it. And I would love to go for the 30,000, 50,000 title one day. But man, there's just something about questing in this game that just did not click with me. But like any other game, questing was like, I enjoy it. I like how calm it is. This game story, I think it probably just is the story and how it's like, I don't know, a lot of fetch quests, which is what I expect out of Korean MMOs. There's not less story, or it doesn't make sense as an American. I did my best to try to follow the story in this game, and there were some that I liked. Like ever since Kama Sylvia, I think I enjoyed the story a little bit more because like I could, I don't know, not really relate, but it made more sense and it wasn't boring. All right, 4 minutes left of the grind, boys. And we'll calculate our totals. Realistically, I don't think I made that much here. Like, any silver I get here basically just goes towards tent buffs and everything. Tent buffs and Capra stones into the main gear. The Vodkin that sits like right here, by the way, has literally baited me because like I AoE down to Vodkin that's here and the Elton that's here, and then it's given me a compass piece like 3 times and they're all Vodkins. It feels real bad. I've always said that it would be nice if the game had a trade up system, so like you could trade X amount of Vodkins for an Elton. And I don't know, like the more I think about it, I'm like, yeah, they shouldn't do that. But at the same time, I think they should have a trade up system, but that number would have to be like dumb high, or I guess both ways. So yeah, I think you should have a trade up, but that number would be more than the average for earning it yourself, I guess. Like, I don't know, 50 Vodkins, you can get 1 Elton. Seems fair, right? People would be like, okay, you spent literally thousands of hours there, you kind of deserve it, realistically. But then I understand the people who like spent time getting the Elton are just like, no, we don't want that, our item is special. So yeah, I see both sides to it, but I don't know, if you spend like 1,000 hours and somehow get like 50 Vodkins, you kind of deserve it, let's be real. Let's just go to 20,000 trash loot and then we'll call it. To wind down the hour, I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hopefully some of you stuck around till the end. If you're new to the channel as well, feel free to hit that subscribe button. I do try to upload videos pretty regularly for a lot of current events that happen in this game, or like stuff that I think will help beginners get better. So hopefully some of these videos will help you along the way as well. And if you made it to the end, thank you so much for watching. And we are almost done. Let me just finish out 20,000. And yeah, make sure to check out the past few videos that I did. Those are pretty exciting. The enhancing one for our monos attempts. That was not the greatest, but it's still very entertaining, I think. This is a very eye-opening experience. All right, once we do, let's do a full rotation, just wrap it up. Okay, 20,000. My loot at 225. I would actually be mega tilted if I got Elton on like a 200% instead of 300 that I've always done. But like at the end of the day, who cares? Spend an extra what, 50 mil an hour, then you eventually get it. All that money, it's like you don't even think about it anymore. All right, so we'll say like 20,000 loot this hour, which is 300 mil in trash loot and 69 Capra stones. That's another like 200 mil. We don't sell the black stones now that we have the Nouver thing. We need that. 3 red shards, pretty unlucky. Let's see, how many scrolls did we get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 48, 51, 55 scrolls, and almost 70 Capra stones. 55 times 2, that's probably like 100 something mil. But if you run it, 10 scrolls is probably like 70, so it's like 200 if you run it. So I always run them. So 200 mil. 200, and then 300 from trash loot is, yeah, roughly 700 mil. It's not the greatest and like not the most amount, but for Hystria, it's not bad. And I will see you guys next time.